Hi guys, Mixed Media Girl here. Welcome to my home talk video. Today we're going to do a super fun and easy abstract painting project that anyone can do to have some cool art for their home. So I'm going to bring you down here for a close-up on the project. So the project we have for today is acrylic pouring through various strainers. This I got from the dollar store, this one from Amazon, and this one from I think Home Goods. They have all different shapes and patterns in them, which makes them really fun. And we're gonna do acrylic pouring through these. I am going to use all the same colors. So this is a 16-ounce cup. I'm gonna pretty much fill this up, and then I'm gonna use it on all of those, on all three canvases that I'm gonna do with the different strainers. And this is going to be a primarily warm color one. With a little bit of blue. These paints are all mixed with Artist Loft. They're Artist Loft Flow acrylic paint mixed with Floetrol, which is a paint conditioner, and with some water. If you're interested in knowing how to mix the paint, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel, Mixed Media Girl. I have videos on mixing paint. And while I'm filling up this cup, let me know, where is everyone tuning in from? I love to see where everyone's watching from all across the world. I am in Los Angeles. So also, what's your weather been like? It's been a bit like kind of unusually cold here, but I like it. Okay, and then also don't forget to check out the description, because that's going to have a link for all of the materials. So I want you guys to be able to check those out even if you missed something that I said in this video. Okay, so this will be good for at least 2 of them, and then I may have to add a little bit more paint. These are 10 by 10 canvases that I'm using, and for that I use about 7 ounces of paint per canvas, which would be 21 ounces. And this is a 16-ounce cup, so it'll be all good though. Let's go ahead and start out with this one. This one's the one I got from Amazon. It has lines instead of holes, so it's pretty fun. I have used it a lot of times, as you can probably tell. So we're gonna go ahead and pour. There's no specific way you have to do this. I tend to kind of pour in a bit of a circular manner here. And I'm using a bit less than half of this cup. I think maybe a little bit more. And even though I'm using the same colors on all of these, they're all going to come out different because of how they're layered in the cup. So I like to let that kind of just keep flowing. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to add a little more paint to my cup, so that will be fine for the next 2. So this is going to be interesting seeing the different patterns that these 3 strainers are going to create. And I will definitely want to know which one is your guys' favorite at the end of the video. And my idea is definitely that these all can hang together, that they're all kind of matching a bit. Okay, good. So we'll go ahead and lift up our strainer. I like to very slowly lift it and then let it sit there for kind of a second, just to let it finish draining a little bit. And I'm going to just take this and put it on the next canvas, so that way that'll just get a little paint on the next canvas as it is. So you can keep this design as much as you want. You just would have to move it very slowly. And I've found that moving towards the corners and then back to the center works best. I'm not necessarily trying to keep the design. I don't particularly mind if I lose that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tilt a little more crazily. And just as another note too, underneath here, I do have parchment paper. So once the paint on there dries, I peel it off and I use it in other projects such as jewelry, bookmarks, all kinds of things. And this one I wanted to tilt extra, particularly because there was a lot of red on there. So that tilting brought out some of the other colors. And we still have a pretty cool kind of flowery design. All right, on to the next one. This is going to get slightly messy. Luckily, I don't have to worry too much about the dripping here because we're using all the same colors. All right, here's our next canvas. And let's put that one over there. For this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this fun flowery shape. It's got just circles there. This is the one that I got from Home Goods. Well, my husband got it for me. All right, so once again, go ahead and pour. You can also pour the colors in here one at a time if you want. But I like doing it this method, which is a dirty pour method. This is the fun part, watching it just kind of seep out of there. And you definitely want to be patient and let it seep out as much as it needs to before you go ahead and start moving anything. This can be done in any color combination to match your home decor. I do not particularly have a color combination in my home. I have all kinds of wild colors, so I use pretty much anything. But if you were to do this project, what colors would you use that would go with your home decor? Let me know. So I'm always curious. I tend to gravitate towards blues. That's why I'm working on going with the warmer colors today. So you can definitely see on this one that the lines are different. It's a different pattern than the other one, while still being a fairly similar strainer. So that's what makes this project so interesting. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if you have tried out acrylic pouring yet. And if so, have you tried this technique before? I love the off-center look personally, just in case anyone's wondering. So I'm going to carefully set this aside. And then we're going to do our third and final one here. So this may not be the greatest project if you are worried about mess. All right, here we go. This strainer sits pretty much directly on the canvas. There's a lot of different ones. Some have raised feet. And then of course, just different designs, as I stated before. So this one looks like it has the most blue in here. So we got some fun green. All right. Set that aside. Let it go. And for those of you who are artists who are watching, what is your favorite art form? I love, love, love fluid art, but I would have to say probably mixed media is my favorite art form. Or if you're a DIYer, I think that's an art form too. Okay, so I'm just slowly lifting this up and I'm going to let it keep draining. And then I'm actually going to take some of the paint that's still left in there and use it on the corners, because it didn't all necessarily go out. I'm not worried about this paint mixing because it's literally just going to be on the edges to help the paint flow. You're not going to see this, so don't stress about that kind of muddy look. I think this is by far my messiest Hometalk video. I love it. And definitely check out my YouTube channel, guys. I have videos on there all that cover everything regarding acrylic pouring, mixing paint, all the different techniques, And check out my Facebook page because I post a lot of videos on there as well. So if you're not really a YouTube person, go ahead and check out my Facebook page. It's all Mixed Media Girl. All right, we got a lot of pink on this one, which is kind of surprising. But that happens when you use red and white together. So, and these I think will all look really cool together as a set. And I'm kind of happy that I've gone out of my kind of usual zone on colors. So there we go with that one. That's our third one. Lots and lots of pink. So these will change a bit as they dry, okay guys? So when we see them, the final product hanging, they'll look slightly different. So let me know for now, which of the wet versions is your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? I'm leaning towards 2. I think that one might be my favorite. But we'll come back. I'm gonna show you how these look all dry, hanging on the wall. They're gonna look awesome together. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at that. All right, here we have them all dry. I think they look amazing as a set. Let me know what you guys think. Which one is your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? I like them all. And of course, you can do any colors whatsoever to match your home decor. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you're following me if you would like to see more videos like this. Also, if you're interested, I have an entire book on this subject of paint pouring. It's called The Paint Pouring Workshop. It tells you everything you need to know. It'll be in the link with all of the materials. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I will see you all next time.